Welcome.
Hello.
This is a PGSN broadcast brought to you by Firebird Pizza and Chubby's Cafe. This is Pleasant Grove at Lone Peak,
Yeah, welcome to it's a rainy, stormy day here in Utah Valley.
but it is a great night for basketball.
Yeah, how about a great night for a great rivalry game? Pleasant Grove versus Lone Peak. I mean, there's just so much to expect. This rivalry goes back years.
Since Lone Peak started, which was in 1998.
Yeah, I mean, almost a decade. So 9 years of a great rivalry. I mean, we've seen a lot of players come from both teams. Riley Court, Tyler Hawes, TJ Hawes,
Nick Emery.
and both Emery brothers.
You got both Haas brothers. You got Frank Jackson playing out at Duke. You got Eric Mika. You got
CJ Wilcox. I mean,
TJ Wilcox and Justin Hamilton out of Lone Peak. Also, not a very well-known player, but he does play. He's a center for the Brooklyn Nets right now.
yeah, one of the other players come out. Yeah, I mean, this is big game. This is second to last game. We're at Harriman next Tuesday, but this is possibly one of the biggest games we have so far.
Yeah, I mean, big storyline for this game. Pleasant Grove only loss in region and only second loss of the year. Both loss coming to very, very good teams.
Yeah, I mean, Chino Hills when they were ranked number 2 in the nation,
And
now
then-
number 1.
And now Lone Peak.
Yeah, and then Lone Peak.
Actually, Chino Hills is like, I think, third or fourth now.
Did that loss drop them that far?
I think so, even though it was to a very good Oak Hill Academy team. But Pleasant Grove and Lone Peak, the number 2 and the number 4 team in the state of Utah, being the buffer between them is Bingham. And then you got Wasatch Academy up front as the best teams in
We
the
just
state.
got pointed out that about 4 balls just got stuck up in the net.
There, it's very good shooting then. So, big storyline for this game. Pleasant Grove, after the loss, some say controversial, some say refs made the right call. Depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, if you talk to mostly PG people, they will say controversial. You talk to just about anyone else, and they'll say refs made a good call.
Yeah,
But, I mean, it was a great game. Both teams performed well. And, yeah, it was great overall.
here, okay, Lone Peak. For them, their keys to the game. Coming in, scoring 73.54 points per game, 79.3 just in region.
Which is ridiculous.
Yes, they need to get Matt in foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, if you take Matt out of this game with foul trouble early,
You got
that's the biggest
inside-
rebounding.
Yeah, you got inside defense for days.
Yeah.
Or no inside defense, but you got inside scoring for days, and Pleasant Grove is going to have a hard time getting inside scoring. But you also need your inside-outside game working. That goes along with getting Matt into foul trouble is the inside-outside defense, or inside-outside game.
Yeah, another big key for PG, I think, is get their 3 points going and get their shooting going.
Yep, my keys for the game. Main one, stop Steven Ashworth. Offense runs through him. For Lone Peak, Ashworth is the second leading scorer. He is the leading rebounder on the team, the leading assist man on the team,
And he's the point guard.
and he is the leading steal guy on this team.
Yeah, and he's the point guard, and he's leading in all those categories, which usually rebounding you'd see from a big man. They're getting ready to announce starting lineups.
Starting lineup being ready to get announced. Last key for Pleasant Grove, forget last game.
Yeah, this is a whole new game. You got to think about this is just a whole new game.
This is a new game. They're coming off playing very well. Pleasant Grove was in a little bit of a shooting slump when they played Lone Peak, but they still did very well against them. And this is going to be a very good game. Starting lineups coming out. Casey Brown starting. It's going to be the regular starting lineup you usually see out of Pleasant Grove. Casey Brown, Keanu Akina, David Peterson, Matt Van Coleman, and Ethan Coombs. There's David Peterson now. David Peterson, one of the senior leaders on this team, does a very good job all around. He is the 4th leading scorer on this team, tied for 4th in three-pointers made per game. He has 68 rebounds, the 2nd most on the team. He is 2nd most in assists and steals for this team. Very good all-around player.
Yeah.
He is a Lone Peak transfer also. So if you hear some chance when he has the ball. Do not be
Or
surprised.
booing.
Yep, and here come the starting lineups. At number 3, Stephen Ashworth, a junior.
And then number 10, Chantry Ross.
Another junior. Looks like Lone Peak, even though it is senior night, will not be coming out in all senior lineup. Number 30, Jackson Brinkerhoff, another junior.
And then number 35, of course, Nate Harkness.
He is the lone senior that I've seen so far.
And also starting at number 12 is, number 10 is Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson is a freshman.
Yeah.
So one senior starting for this Pleasant Grove, or Lone Peak team, excuse me.
Yeah, there's just, both teams kind of a little youth-oriented, but it's going to be a good game. I'm pretty sure of that. So
Lone Peak coming in at 10-0 in region play. Pleasant Grove coming in at 19-2, and 9-1 in region. This game could either make Lone Peak the sole owner of Region 4, of that title, or this can tie it up and have co-region champs, depending on the last game.
So Lone Peak, their starting lineup's going to be a little height short.
Well, most are.
Brinkerhoff's only 6'7", and he's jumping against 7'4" Matt Van Komen, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Yeah, you got Nate Hartness being 6'6", but the tip is won by Pleasant Grove, and Casey Brown now has it up top. Ball goes into Matt. He loses it, though, and it's going to be Lone Peak ball.
It looked like he tried to fake a pass, and it just slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, it went right out of bounds.
So it looks like they're going to start the press early.
Yeah, but Lone Peak able to get out of that very quickly. Ball goes into Max McGrath. Very good passing, and there is the guy they need to stop, Stephen Ashworth. Very good spin move out of him with a pull-up, and no good. Rebounded by Harkness, and he's got wide open for a 3. No good there either, and it's going to be out of bounds. Pleasant Grove ball off of Max McGrath.
So it looks like Lone Peak's going to come out in some...
A little bit of a trap. Pleasant Grove has dealt with a lot of traps in their season. Looks like this is a little bit of a looser. Keanu Aquina gets it. He was in a little bit of a shooting slump, as we said last time they played. 0 of 4 from 3, and Casey Brown had a very good game. Casey Brown gets it over to Ethan Coombs, and now to David Peterson. Down low, Matt will get a nice little hook shot. No good. Ethan Coombs misread the rebound. Lone Peak is running it. Nate Harkness has it. He's going to try and drive. He's going to get rejected by Matt. Very good block, and that gets Nate Harkness on the ground. Stolen, and Chantry Ross has a wide open layup, and he gets it. Easy layup right there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. I couldn't tell if it was a steal or just a lost dribble, but...
Well, it counts as a steal anyways. First points of the game, Casey Brown gets it over to David Peterson, who nearly loses it. Ball goes out, stolen by Chantry Ross. He's got him and Ashworth. There's going to be a foul on Keanu Aquina, though. You got a little bit of talking going on, especially by number 30, Jackson Brinkerhoff. He was talking to Keanu. Got to watch out for that. Stephen Ashworth at the line. He's the one that hit 1 of 2 free throws last time. These guys played to seal the game. Misses the first.
For Pleasant Grove, they're just going a little quick. I think it's just the nerves kind of right now.
Yeah, they got to forget last game. The Pleasant Grove fans getting into it on him, and he hits the second. Ball gets into Casey Brown. Chantry Ross playing him deep. Casey Brown now. Not able to get it to David Peterson, but now he does. Back to Casey. Casey wanted baseline. Throws it up to Ethan Coombs. Ashworth guarding Keanu Aquina. Ethan gonna try and get it down low. Nearly taken away. He's gonna go down on the ground and get called for a travel.
Yeah, it looked like he got tripped there, but I could tell. I feel like that Pleasant Grove, they just need to get the ball into Keanu's hand.
Yeah, they got to set a few screens, get Keanu the opening. Ball now into Ashworth. A little bit of double team, but they leave Max McGrath wide open. He's going to drive right on Matt. No good. Pushes Matt outside. It's going to be 5-0 Knights now. Casey Brown now bringing the ball up. Casey Brown has been a phenomenal leader on this team as only a sophomore. Ball goes to Casey Brown. He had a very good game.
Oh,
Drops
broke his
Nate
ankles.
Harkness. And he's going to get it out to Keanu. No good. Steven Ashworth has it. He's going to drive. Nearly gets rejected. He's on the ground, and Ethan Coombs could not get it. It is 7-0 for the Knights. You still got to like that little cross by Casey Brown, dropping Nate Harkness. Just could not convert on that. Looks like he hesitated a little too much. David Peterson over now to Ethan Coombs, being guarded by Harkness. Keanu has it. Up to Matt. Matt's going to get a foul called on Chantry Ross.
Foul is on Chantry Ross.
That will be Lone Peak's first foul. Score is still 7-0 with 4:49 left to go.
But, I mean, you got to love the defense from Lone Peak. I mean, they're just getting turnovers and they're getting fast breaks and stuff. I mean, you got to love it that they're also challenging Matt in the inside, too, so.
6 points off turnover. Lone Peak has 6 points off
And they stole it away from Matt.
Another turnover right there. It's going to be a charging foul on Chantry Ross. That is his second foul. That's his second foul. Casey Brown going to be bringing the ball up. He's got, Pleasant Grove has to be very cautious with it. Ball goes into David Peterson now. Going to be dribbling it around. Ball goes up over to Ethan Coombs. He's going to try and drive. Gets out to David Peterson, who's going to pull up off the front iron. Pleasant Grove got to calm it down a little bit right now. And ball is just thrown out of bounds. Turnover right there by Lone Peak. Number 2, Garrett Frampton checks in for Chantry Ross. Casey Brown now bringing the ball down. One thing we haven't seen a lot this game from Pleasant Grove is the three-point shot. And there's Keanu with the 3, gets it to go. First point scored by Pleasant Grove. As Jesse Gale is getting ready to check in.
David Peterson.
David Peterson with the assist on that. Ball is a very good shot right there by number 5, Max Branchley. Casey Brown bringing the ball. Ethan Coombs now. Very good tip right there by Lone Peak. Did not see who tipped that ball.
As Kavika and Jesse check in for Casey and Matt.
Got to watch out now for the inside offense by Lone Peak. Kavika will be inbounding the ball. Ethan Coombs being guarded by Harkness. And Kavika gets it up top. Jesse Gale, no good right there. And
Coombs comes down with rebound.
Coombs a very good player, very good energy. Gets it over to Keanu, who's going to rise. No good right there. Nearly rebounded by Ethan Coombs. He was the Firebird Pizza player of the game last game. Harkness going to drive. Little layup, no good. And Jesse Gale comes down with it and gets it over to Ethan Coombs. Very good hustle right there by Jesse Gale. Ball gets over to David Peterson. Being guarded by Max McGrath. Gets it to Jesse Gale now. Keanu has it. He's going to drive, get a little pull-up. No good. But Ethan Coombs able to just read it. No one was down low. Easy layup. Brenchley for 3. No good. Rebounded. Block. No,
That looked like a
called.
block.
Foul called by David Peterson. Rebound was by Max McGrath, though. Very good rebound by him.
Casey Brown's going to check back in.
Will be 2 shots for McGrath. Pleasant Grove fans getting into it. Misses the first.
David Peterson comes out for Casey.
Casey Brown didn't get very long of a break, but this is a very good shooting team right out here right now. And goes left, just like Pleasant Grove wanted. Both free throws were missed. Kavika has it now. He's going to try and drive. Nearly loses it, gets trapped in the corner. Stolen away by Bretchley. He's going to get a timeout called. Very good timeout by Coach Evans. Just like Kavika just got himself trapped in the corner, and Max McGrath was able to take that one away. We're going to be going to a commercial right now. We will see you in just one moment.
Given himself a tulling off in the break.
Well, 5-1-8s in 8 legs from Philip Taylor. You don't often see that from Taylor, but you do quite often see that. He fancies the 9 down to you now.
All right, we are back.
After that quick commercial break.
Just a one commercial thing. A little bit of a dark commercial by our very own Logan and Cole, our own radio broadcasters. Do not see any major subs that came in.
Ashworth and Coombs are talking back and forth.
Yeah.
Can't see it on your camera, but we can see it done over here.
Number 2, Garrett Frampton bringing the ball down. Now Ashworth has it. He's going to get a screen from Brenchley. There's Harkness. He's going to drive. Kick it right out to Chantry Ross. He's going to get called for a double dribble. Or that was Max McGrath, excuse me.
Matt Van Komen's going to check in for
Ethan Coombs. Kavika brings the ball down. Ball goes into Casey Brown now. Gets the screen from Matt. He's going to be picked up immediately by Brenchley. Matt able to could not come down with it, and Ashworth gets the ball right there. Max McGrath over to Brenchley now. No foul called right there. Frampton's going to try and drive. Gets it to McGrath. No good. Rebounded by Casey Brown, and he's going to take it. Vikings running. Keanu. He's going to pull up. Harkness right in his, McGrath right in his face. No good. And there goes Ashworth once again running it, getting the rebound. No foul right there, but McGrath is able to get the ball right easily. Kavika now bringing the ball up. 11-5. Casey Brown gets it now. Casey nearly loses it. Ball is just, Matt could not come down with it.
I don't know if this game's getting into Matt's head, but I mean, he is only a sophomore.
Yeah, he's still growing into his body, and Pleasant Grove crowd is getting loud, as you can see. Brenchley over to Harkness. Hits it in the face of Kavika.
Score is now 14-5.
That is Harkness's first bucket of the game.
Pleasant Grove might hold for last shot now.
He can't. Coach Mack wanted a timeout, but could not get it. Matt could not beat the buzzer, could not get the bucket to go in. 14-5 is the end of the first quarter score. Both coaches have not been able to get the refs' attention this game.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like Gale might have been fouled there on that three-point attempt, but I couldn't tell. Could have been a clean buck.
Yeah, you never know. I couldn't see much. But we will be going to commercial break once again, and we will be back.
While other girls were playing with dolls, I was working on my crossover.
While other girls were fake faking, I was taking the ball to the rim. While other girls were braiding their hair, I was working on my jump shot.
While other girls were painting their nails, I was working on protecting the rim.
While other girls were worried about makeup, I was working on this.
Kavika bringing the ball up now. Ball goes into Casey Brown. Layup is good. Pleasant Grove first points of the quarter.
Tyler Pearson
Chantry
checked in.
Ross. No good, and rebounded by Casey Brown. He's going to get it up to Kavika, who's going to... Casey Brown, 4-3, had Ashworth in his face, but he gets it to go. Pleasant Grove playing very well right now. Very good timeout by Coach Mack.
They brought the lead back down to 6.
Harkness gets David to jump and then pulls up and hits it. Kavika now bringing the ball up. Kavika gets it out to David Peterson and now over to Casey. Casey being guarded by Nate Harkness once again. A lot of contact going on in this game. And very
Kavika
good-
gets a go.
Ashworth for 3, very deep, no good. Gonna hit the top, so no rebound will be counted.
What was it called? Didn't hear it.
It was called, it hit the little thing, the retractable thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's an interference, so it will not count as a point or a rebound. Coach Mack having some words with the ref. Here, Casey Brown gets over to David Peterson.
Keanu checks in, as does Ethan Coombs.
So starters in right now. Casey Brown telling Coombs where to go. It's going to be a foul on Braden Bromley. A little bit of a reach in Looks like Coach Mack talking worked. They were bumping Casey as soon as he came off of that screen. And can't really do that.
Max McGrath checks in.
It was for Max Brenchley.
Jake Jensen's going to check in here next whistle.
Most likely for Matt. Casey Brown gets it to David Peterson, being guarded by Max McGrath. David Peterson now only down by 7. Over to Casey Brown. Ethan Coombs up to Matt. He's gonna rise over Bromley.
And get it too. Bromley's gonna bring the ball up the court. Ashworth looking for the open man.
There's Chantry Ross. Ashworth is left open. Keanu able to get there. Bromley has it down low. McGrath wide open. He's gonna go. It's gonna be a charging foul on Max McGrath.
Is that his third?
No. That would have been Chantry Ross's third. He only has 2 fouls so far.
Jake Jensen does check in for Matt Van Komen.
Matt getting some love from his teammates, taking that charge.
Nate Harkness checks in for Braden Bromley.
That is McGrath's second personal foul. Keanu gets it down low into David. No good. And he's going to go down with McGrath. He's going to get right back up, luckily, though, and it's going to be Pleasant Grove ball.
Yeah, it could have been a foul call, but they didn't call it.
Went Pleasant Grove's way anyways. David Peterson on that was 0 for 3 after that layup. Ball goes out to David now. He's going to work on Stephen Ashworth. Casey Brown being double teamed. Finds Keanu. Keanu going to run it around.
Keanu just
Loses
dribbled it.
the ball off, and the Chantry Ross has it. Keanu touched the net on that. Maybe a little bit of selfishness right there. But Abel nearly got back on it. So
Yeah.
Casey Brown, double teamed by Chantry Ross, gets out of it. Ethan Coombs gets it to Keanu.
It's being guarded by
Keanu, nice little layup, gets it to go. Had Ashworth and Harkness over him. Very good ball movement. Ashworth, very good fake, and Pleasant Grove is jumping on all their fakes. It's gonna be a foul
over the
against
back.
Brent. That's his third foul.
Is that on Chantry?
That was on McGrath. That's his third. So Garrett Frampton will check back in, this time for McGrath. Lone Peak getting into some foul trouble. They have 5 fouls this half. All coming from 2 players.
Jesse Gale set to check in next whistle.
Casey gets a screen, finds Keanu. He fakes it, he's gonna drive in, get it to Jake Jensen. He's gonna get it over Harkness. Jake Jensen, very good defense running back there, playing big. Stephen Ashworth now. Looks like this is gonna be going down to the wire once again. It's gonna be run after run. Very good defense by Casey Brown. It's gonna go off of the foot. Timeout by Lone Peak. They have 3 left.
For the whole game or just this half?
Whole game. For the whole game, yes. We will be going to commercial break, so we will be right back.
If we've got some new people in the class, and Logan has some, let's just say, different ideas about welcoming them. Hey, good to have you in class, man. Did you get it? Yeah, I got it. Nice.
Welcome back. You got 2 seconds left of this.
Jesse Gale checks in for Jake Jensen. I wonder if it's Jensen's knee. He does have a knee brace on, so I wonder if that.
Yeah, it has a little bit. Ball goes into Chantry Ross. Harkness has it now. Jesse Gale is going to be working against Jackson Bringerhoff. Only about an inch difference between them. Stephen Ashworth, they left him wide open. It's going to be a foul on Garrett Frampton. You know, Jesse Gale just bit on the fake. Pleasant Grove has been biting on the fake all game. They got to be able to stay down. They got to have discipline. Chantry Ross. Ashworth over to Harkness now. There's Frampton, finds Chantry Ross. Lone Peak playing a 4-out-1 in, and they bring Harkness in now. Harkness is going to get a foul called against Jesse Gale.
That'll be Gale's second foul.
Yeah, but it picked them up in less than 30 seconds.
Matt Van Komen's going to check back in.
At the line is Harkness as he hits his first.
Matt Van Komen checks in for Gale. Max Brenchley also checks back in for Lone Peak.
Gale getting talked to by Coach Tuck. As Harkness misses the second and Casey Brown able to get the rebound.
4 rebounds for Casey.
That is 4 rebounds, as you just heard, for Casey Brown. He's getting bumped again, has to pick up his dribble. Able to get through the double team. And it is tipped, so David Peterson was able to grab that.
All these PG players are getting kind of bumped and pushed.
Yep. Keanu gets the fake and gets the layup to go. It is now a 2-point game.
Now 7 points for Keanu.
Chantry Ross finds Harkness now. Over. Garrett Frampton has it. Chantry Ross nearly taken away by David Peterson as Chantry Ross was trying to find Harkness.
Now only a minute left in the second quarter. Low scoring second.
Nice shot rolled in by Jackson Brinkerhoff.
That's just something you can't have happen. You can't have defensive lapses like that.
Casey Brown, it looks like, I think Pleasant Grove may or may not hold for the last shot. It's a 4-point game, though. Gets it to Ethan Coombs, being guarded by Max Bretchley. Casey gets the screen from Matt, but is not going to take it. He's going to get it up to Matt and get it back to Keanu, excuse me.
Looks like PG's going to hold for last shot.
Ball's down, gets it up to Matt. He's got David, no foul called. It's going to be that. End of the first half, 24-20. Very good game so far. What have you liked from the play of both teams so far?
I mean, both teams are playing pretty stout defensively. I mean, PG mounted a comeback there. They're able to get a lot done. I mean, also they were able to, Lone Peak's been doing great on the fast break on steals. They've also been getting their open shots, and they've just been hustling. So, they've been doing a great job overall. So, what did you like? Anything you liked?
You know, I really like the ability to come back for Pleasant Grove. They have done very well. They were down 7-0 and have able to bring it down to a 4-point deficit. So I'm really liking that out of them. They're doing a very good job. They definitely have their emotions under control now. They're still playing a little too sloppy for my liking, at least. So that's one thing that they need to work on is the sloppiness in their play. I think they can definitely do it, though. We've shown that it's been that they have been able to get rid of their sloppiness. But we will be right back as soon as halftime is nearly over. I'm Keaton Meekum.
This is Ryan O'Loughlin.
We will be right back. Have some commercials.
Welcome to TCSN's broadcast of Pleasant Grove basketball. I'm Josh.
Blue,
Anderson.
green, blue, yellow, purple.
can't afford to let Taylor get further away. Like it. Would have given himself a telling off in the break.
Well, 5 180s in 8 legs from Philip Taylor. You don't often see that from Taylor, but you do quite often see that. He fancies the 9 darter, you know.
While other girls were playing with dolls, I was working on my crossover.
While other girls were fake faking, I was taking the ball to the rim. While other girls were braiding their hair, I was working on my jump shot.
While other girls were painting their nails, I was working on protecting the rim.
While other girls were worried about makeup, I was working on this.
We've got some new people in the class, and Logan has some, let's just say, different ideas about welcoming them.
Hey, good to have you in class, man. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Nice. Hello and welcome to PGSN's broadcast of Pleasant Grove basketball. I'm Josh.
All right, 3:40 left to go in half. Pleasant Grove down by 4. What do you think needs to happen?
Well, both teams are playing amazing right now. I mean, right now, as you can see, Lone Peak, they're just converting off of Pleasant Grove's mistakes. And also that they're just out hustling and they're finding their open players. But I think for PG, they had a great comeback. They were down 19-5 at one point, and then they were able to make a comeback. Now they're only down by 4. So, I mean, both teams are doing extremely well. I think Pleasant Grove just needs to find their shooting touch. I mean, one of the only things I can really think for Lone Peak is just keep their shooting up and just keep playing your defense.
Yeah, right now, Pleasant Grove is 9 of 20 from the floor. That is 45%, not something we're used to seeing out of them. They're only 2 of 7 from the three-point line.
Yeah, which is also extremely uncharacteristic, but, I mean, doing a great job overall. I mean, they've had pretty good movement. I mean, the ankle breaker by Casey Brown on Nate Harkness. I mean, we saw him do that last year here against Frank Jackson. Now, it didn't break his ankles, but he slipped, so.
Yeah, one thing to note during halftime, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, if we were at commercial, but Lone Peak honoring Justin Hamilton. Giving a high five to Craig Tucker, as you can see on the bottom right of your screen.
Yeah, right there in the black, that's Justin Hamilton. Plays professionally in the NBA for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yep, Brooklyn Nets. He's kind of been an NBA journeyman. Played for the Sixers. He's played all over.
Yeah, Sixers, Heat, Bulls, Bobcats. I mean, he's played for a lot of teams, and he's traveled a lot along the East Coast. So, but I mean, it's great. I mean, it's great to see that talent can come. I mean, it's great to see that talent can come from anywhere. I mean, it's. Yeah, I mean, it's always great to see just talent from out of town and stuff like that. I mean, it's also great to see that talent can come from just about anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, even here in our little Happy Valley here in Utah, but I mean, we've had some NBA players as Jason Harleen walks by in his gold tights.
That's Jason for you.
That, as I was saying, just, we've had some great NBA players come out of here. I guess Keaton's going to try and get Jason to come on really quick before halftime is ended. Alex Keaton's trying to relentlessly get Jason Harling to come do it, and oh, Jason.
He has formally declined.
Him in his gold tights. So you can see him walking on your screen right there. That is Jason, the student spirit leader.
Guy, yes.
And boy, is he a fanatic almost. I don't know, maybe fanatic isn't the right word.
I think it's the right word.
Yeah, maybe.
He loves Pleasant Grove, but he just said, I'm not good at interviews, so we're going to let him have it. We're going to leave him to it. We're going to let him make it.
Whatever makes him happy.
Halftime is now officially over. As Pleasant Grove is getting ready to come out.
I mean, and the fun is just beginning.
Yeah, lineup right now is number 30 for Lone Peak, number 35, Nate Harkness, number 31, Max McGrath, number 30, Jackson Brinkerhoff, number 12, Chantry Ross, and number 3, Stephen Ashworth.
Pleasant Grove will start with the ball. Will come out in a press. So let's see how this game starts. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how the second half goes.
David Peterson able to get the ball. Ball, it goes into Matt.
Could have been a foul call, didn't call it.
And Coach Mack is not happy.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy.
He gets it over to Harkness. Good fake by Harkness, but Pleasant Grove is able to stay down.
Just because he's a big guy doesn't mean you can push him around. As Chantry Ross gets that shot to go.
Casey Brown gets the ball.
I think Pleasant Grove, one of the keys for this half is just to get their shooting going.
Yep, and there's Casey Brown with the shot, and he gets it go, just as you were talking about it. 3-point game.
Casey Brown now with 8 points, and
he is 3 for 3.
And it looks like a foul is called.
It's going to be on number 30, Jackson Brinkerhoff.
That's his first.
It is only his first foul of the game.
I think we got to get Casey and Keanu going. I mean, right now they've been the top scorers for PG.
Ethan Coombs, he's going to drive. Nearly gets it taken away. He's going to go down. Matt, going to get the and one blocking foul called on Max McGrath. We're going to go to a replay of that. Let's see it. Here it is right here. Watch Matt get the ball down low.
First free throws of the game.
Pleasant Grove's first free throws of the game also.
This can tie it right here. Gets up. No good. Could not tie the game. It's going to go out of bounds. Lone Peak ball off of David Peterson.
Good hustle there by David, though.
Yeah, tried to make it look like it went off of Lone Peak. Max McGrath going to be driving. Kicks it over to Chantry Ross. Chantry has it. He's going to pull up from 3 off the dribble and gets it to go. 4-point game. David has it. Gets it up to Matt now. Matt's going to get a little hook shot up. No good. Nearly rebounded. It's going to go out of bounds off of Ethan Coombs.
I don't know. That looked like kind of gone off of Ross. Way it bounced.
Ashworth is forced to pick up his dribble by Coombs.
I don't know about you, but it feels a lot colder in here now.
Coombs has got to be a little very careful of predicting where Ashworth is going. As Ashworth could stop on a dime and go anywhere. We've seen him do it before. As Ashworth is going to drive right now. Kick it out to Brinkerhoff. Drive now. It's going to be a
looks like a foul on Matt.
Or on Ethan. And Brinkerhoff is down.
Took a hard spill.
He's going to get up slowly. He's going to be going to the line. He's limping. It looks like it's going to be his left knee or
ankle. I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either. He's going to go to the line. It's always hard to do a free throw after you get injured, but he hits it. That makes it a 5-point game.
Pleasant Grove kind of starting this third quarter out kind of how they did in the first quarter. They just got to pick up the pace, find their shooters.
Yeah, hits them both. It's a 6-point game now. Ball being moved around. Keanu has it over to Ethan Coombs now. David Peterson.
Casey just looking for someone to get the ball to.
Yeah, Stephen Ashworth is all over him. David's going to try and drive. Finds Casey Brown. Now into Matt. He's going to turn, pop it. No good, airballed it.
I don't know, it looked like it could have.
There's been a lot of contact recently. As Brinkerhoff's going to pop a three, no good. Rebounded by Matt.
Coombs is going to bring the ball up court.
He's going to find Matt, who's going to draw the foul and one. That is on Brinkerhoff. That is his second foul of the game.
Good find by Ethan Coombs, too.
Yeah, very good find. Matt gets the free throw to go. He is 1 of 2. That makes Pleasant Grove 1 of 2.
Jake Jensen will check in for Matt Van Komen.
Ball goes into Ashworth and now over to McGrath.
Harkness is going to pull up. Doesn't get it to go. As Keanu got the rebound.
There is David Peterson, loses the ball, able to recover. Ethan Coombs going to drive. No foul called. You know, Chantry's going to drive. Very good defense by David Peterson. Not rebounded by Pleasant Grove, and it's going to go Lone Peak ball.
Casey talking to the ref there.
No, at least he's not arguing with the ref, because you know that never gets you anywhere.
Yeah.
Chantry Ross over to Stephen Ashworth. Ashworth going to pop a three. No good. Rebounded by Casey Brown, and he's going to take it. Pleasant Grove it 3-on-3. He's going to stop on a dime. It's going to be a foul on Stephen Ashworth. He ran into the back of Casey. That is Stephen Ashworth, only for his first foul.
And he only has 3 points in this game right now.
Kavika checking in for David Peterson. Kavika trying to find someone to get it into. Able to get it out to Casey Brown. Casey working on Ashworth. Gets it to Kavika now. Gets the switch they wanted. Down low to Jake. Finds ball being worked around. Vika's going to get it down low into Jake once again and gets it to go.
1
point game. Ball being up. Chantry Ross has it. Over to Brinkerhoff. Now to Stephen Ashworth. Ashworth finds Harkness. Very good pass. Blocked by Casey Brown. Kavika is going to be bringing it up. He's going to find Keanu now. Ball is taken away, and Ashworth is running. He has Casey Brown. It's going to be a foul on. It's going to be Pleasant Grove ball. No foul called. That is the first steal of the game by Pleasant Grove. For Pleasant Grove. I'm not sure what to think of that.
I don't know. That was really quick.
Kavika bringing the ball up now.
Barely gets it across in time.
Over to Ethan Coombs now. Jake Jensen now. Nearly gets it taken away, and Ethan Coombs gonna pull up from the corner. No good. There's gonna be a foul on Keanu. That was an obvious foul, had him wrapped up. That's only Pleasant Grove's second foul of the half, though. Ashworth getting the flopper chance from Pleasant Grove. Ball goes up to McGrath. Over to Chantry Ross, who's gonna pull up. Gets it to go. 4-point game now. Keanu nearly took it, but Kavika is the one to take the ball up. Taken away. Nope. Ball is recovered by Lone Peak. Ashworth has it now. He's going to drive. Gets it taken away. Keanu has it, but he...
And a foul on Ashworth.
That's his second foul of the game.
Kainoa Maldonado is going to come out.
Not sure what's going on right now. Somebody wanted a tech called. Matt Van Coleman checks in, along with Kainoa Maldonado. There's 3 guys that came in, and Tyler Pearson also checks in. Only 2 guys to stay were David Peterson and Ethan Coombs.
I think this is the first time Kainoa's coming to the game.
Yeah, this is the first time for Kainoa. Tyler Pearson over to Ethan Coombs. David's gonna drive, gonna get the layup, but Matt with the rebound and gets it up and in. 2-point game. Very good rebounding by Matt. McGrath forward 2. Is that a 3?
Yeah, 3.
That was a 3. Kainoa now over to Tyler Pearson. There's David Peterson. He's going to drive once again. Kainoa nearly loses it there. Something you don't see very often. Kainoa's going to drive. He's going to get called for a charge. Chantry Ross. As Stephen Ashworth will be checking out for Garrett Frampton. Chantry Ross will be bringing the ball down.
I don't know about you, but Pleasant Grove is going to need a really big 4th quarter.
Yeah, down by 5 right now. Harkness has it up top. McGrath over to Chantry Ross. There's going to be a timeout. That means they only have 2 left. 30.7 left. Second timeout. This game has gone back and forth. Pleasant Grove has never had the lead this game yet, but it's been very close at all times.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great game so far. I mean, Pleasant Grove's only down by 5. I mean, comeback is possible, but Pleasant Grove's going to have to play the quarter of their lives.
Yeah, they're going to have to play a very near-perfect quarter. .7 left. Ball is nearly thrown away. The Chantry Ross is able to grab it. Double team right now by Tyler Pearson and Kainoa. Ball goes into the corner. Kainoa takes it. It's going to be a foul called on Kainoa. Looks like he just ran into Chantry Ross right there. Chantry Ross is going to get it into the backcourt. Chantry Ross is just going to hold it up top.
I think they're going to try and get the last shot here.
There's 10 seconds. There's no reason you shouldn't.
He almost stole it. Kainoa almost stole it.
Chantry's going to pull up. No good. Rebounded by David. He's got 1 second. He's going to huck it up there. No good. 37-32, end of the third quarter. This is a very low-scoring game.
And it's very close, too. I mean, it's been tight all this game.
Yep. We will be going to a commercial break.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in a minute. Are you all right, man?
Yeah, I feel great.
You know, when you are a color commentator, you don't actually have to say the colors.
Yeah, sorry, I just got a little caught up. I just love the name color commentator.
Okay.
We got this one.
You got this time. All right. And we're back. The starting lineup for Pleasant Grove.
Magenta!
While other girls were playing with dolls, I was working on my crossover.
While other girls were fake baking, I was taking the ball to the rim. While other girls were braiding their hair, I was working on my jump shot.
While other girls were painting their nails, I was working on protecting the
Game is he's back. Nice will inbound. Ashworth into Chantry Ross. Looks like the starters are back.
They're playing slow right now.
Yeah, very slow. Very good defense by Matt Van Coleman. And able to get the rebound. He was playing defense on Max Brenchley.
Now they have Chantry Ross now. They've been kind of switching defenders on Casey.
Yeah, they've been having Ashworth on. Going to be a timeout called by Coach McAllister. That will be 3 timeouts left for Pleasant Grove. 3 timeouts left at 2. 5-point game. No points have been scored so far. One notable stat is Matt Van Coleman. It was last week was only 4 of 10. So far this game, he is 4 of 10. He's getting a lot more touches this game than he did against Lehigh. But honestly, there's been so much contact against him.
Yeah,
There's been contact against every player on this team.
Yeah, I mean, Lone Peaks, they are being a little pushy, but I mean, it is a close game, and if the refs are they're gonna let it be that way a little bit. I mean, just because it's a close game, and oops, looks like I forgot to restart the clock.
Pleasant Grove will get it into Casey Brown. Keanu has it and gets it to Coombs. Gonna be a foul called.
Chantry Ross.
Up on Chantry Ross. That is his 3rd foul of the game. Now, there could have been a foul called on Stephen Ashworth also.
So some of Lone Peak's main starters are in a little bit of foul trouble. They'll just have to be careful here down the stretch.
Not able to come down with it, and Keanu has the open 3.
Oh!
Good, rims out.
So close.
You got it right there, just rimmed out. Ball being pushed by Lone Peak. And Garrett Frampton's going to pull up. No good. Hit the back rim. Keanu's going to pull up from 3. Hits it! 37-35.
Matt kind of tripped coming back in transition.
Did not matter. 2-point game.
Keanu
guarding Chantry Ross.
I think they're just trying to be conservative.
Yep, and Chantry, very good floater right there. That's a very hard shot to block. Casey Brown now bringing the ball up, having Chantry Ross guard him about 3/4 court. David Peterson gets it. Over to Keanu. Keanu, little floater, no good. And just went to the wrong side of the rim for Matt to grab that. Nate Harkness gets it to go. It's going to be a 6-point game now. Casey nearly loses it. David Peterson's going to have it.
Matt's getting thrown around down there.
Yeah, he was getting pushed a lot. Ball goes up to Nate Harkness.
Pleasant Grove needs to get some defensive stops.
Yeah.
So they can keep the momentum towards their side and try and get some shots to go.
Ball goes into the corner, being worked around. That was Max Brensley, no good. And Ashworth was on the ground. Casey Brown, 4-3. No good off the front iron. Nearly grabbed by Matt. As Ashworth's gonna run it. He's gonna take it now. Very good shot by Ashworth.
That was a 3.
It's gonna be 44-35. 9-point game. Timeout for Pleasant Grove.
Great job by Lone Peak, though. They're getting their shots out. I mean,
While other girls were worried about makeup, I was working on this.
Logan only plays basketball old school. But I guess it works.
All right, we are back. 4:31 left to go. Pleasant Grove down by 9. Pleasant Grove will be inbounding. It is the starters except for Matt Van Coleman as Jesse Gale is in for him. Very good inbound D by Max McGrath.
I think one thing with Casey, I think he's just taking a little too long just trying to get the ball up court. I think you just got to get the speed going, make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove is very good at playing fast. Ethan Coombs, nice little move, gets the layup to go.
Great
defense. 7-point game.
Great defense by Harkness, though. Almost got the ball knocked away. But good job by Coombs with the turnaround.
Chantry Ross, no good. Rebounded by Casey Brown. Casey's going to be running it. Casey's nice little pass to Jesse Gale, no good. Rebounded by David Peterson. He's going to drive now, gets double teamed. Ethan Coombs, 4-3, no good. Going to be rebounded by, going to be a foul going against Ethan Coombs. That one's going to be against Ethan Coombs. He was on the ground, though.
Yeah. I mean, great job, though, just getting the rebound by Lone Peak, though.
Chantry Ross now.
Harkness looking for Ashworth.
And gets him. 7-point game, 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Gonna be a foul on Keanu. He went for the ball. A little bit obvious. The ref was right there.
Yeah. Kavika comes in.
Third foul. Comes in for Ethan Coombs. As Matt also gets to check in, and he's going to come in for Jesse Gale.
I mean, if Pleasant Grove wants to come out of here with a win, I mean, they got to play some tight defense, but Lone Peak's just been so strong offensively. The ball's turned over.
Keanu is on the ground, tried to draw the foul, but Ashwood just backed off. Stolen by Kavika, though. And gets it to Casey Brown.
Should have been a foul called on Ashworth there. The refs let it go.
I think it's Ashworth that backed off. That was a very good call by the refs. I don't think there was a foul on Ashworth anywhere.
It was close, though.
Very close. But
refs did have a good look at it.
Yep. It's going to be out of bounds off of Matt Van Komen. They're lobbing it to him. That's what coach doesn't want him to do. 7-point game, 2.5 minutes left. Ashworth being guarded by Keanu. It's going to be a blocking foul. That's his 4th foul. Kainoa Maldonado, that's going to be a bonus for Lone Peak.
I don't know. Kavika and Keanu are talking.
Kainoa checks in. It's going to be Ashworth at the line. He's 1 of 2 right now from the line. Hits it. He's going to have 1 more. Ashworth at the line. Gets them both to go. 3 of 4. Kavika gonna be bringing the ball down. Kavika gets it out into Matt. Now to Kavika. Screen by Matt.
Coach Matt getting angry at the refs.
Matt now. Stolen by Casey. They're gonna say he stepped out of bounds though. Coach Matt getting mad at the ref. Matt is getting pushed a lot. Keanu checking back in to the game. Matt stole it. Kavika splits the double team. Is going to be a foul called. Going to be on number 3, Stephen Ashworth. Pleasant Grove is now in the bonus and is Kavika at the line. Ethan Coombs coming in for Matt. Coach Mack is not happy with that ref. Kavika hits the first, he'll have 1 more. Kavika gets it to go once again. Harkness has it. He's going to get called for the charge. That is Harkness' first foul of the game.
Yeah, he's done a great job staying out of foul trouble, just playing smart basketball.
6-point lead. Ball being worked around. Keanu has it. Gets it to go.
Great shot, great find.
46-42.
It's now a 4-point game. Pleasant Grove's got a lockdown defensively.
Chantry Ross has it up top. He's going to get a nice little spin move. Going to be a foul on Kavika. That's going to be only his first foul of the game, though.
But it does put Ross at the line, though.
4-2. 1-1. Ross is at the line. It is very loud in here. Gets it to go, rims it in. 5-point game.
Minute 18 left. Pleasant Grove still has 2 timeouts. Lone Peak also has 2 timeouts, and they are in the bonus. Misses the second. Casey Brown with the rebound.
Very good rebound by Casey Brown. Gets it over to Kavika.
Pleasant Grove has a chance to get it to 2.
Kavika's gonna drive. Gets it to go. Timeout, Pleasant Grove.
3 points. Pleasant Grove has gotten the lead down to 3 points with 1:03 left.
Pleasant Grove playing phenomenal basketball. This fan section is loving it. We're gonna go to that replay. Watch it right here as Kavika just drives in there. Perfect layup right there, just right off the glass. Spins a little bit on the rim and gets it right in there.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. A little bit of a miscommunication there by Lone Peak's defense. But you kind of wonder, Lone Peak has been missing free throws, and you wonder if that could play a factor here towards the end of the game.
Right now, Lone Peak is 7 of 12 from the free throw line.
Which means they're only at 56%.
Yeah, not doing a very good job. Not what we're used to seeing out of Lone Peak. Pleasant Grove is 5 of 14 from the three-point line. That's the second time Lone Peak has done that. I believe that we will win. Timeout was taken by Lone Peak, though.
So Lone Peak only with 1 timeout left. Excuse me, I did say PG took that timeout, but Lone Peak took it.
I thought it was, too. I thought it was Pleasant Grove also, but looks like Lone Peak did it. I think it was a very good, kind of chills everybody out. Pleasant Grove is going with a full court trap. Chantry Ross has it. Being guarded by Kavika. Trap nearly taken away. It's going to be Pleasant Grove ball.
And there are 54 seconds left.
They hit a 3, they tie it.
To get a 2, it's down to 1.
This is getting very loud. Kavika has it. He's gonna drive. Gets it out to Ethan Coombs. He's gonna drive also. Get a layup in, it's 1. Down to 1. 1-point game, 46-47. Chantry Ross is bringing the ball up for Lone Peak. He's gonna get triple team. It's gonna be jump ball. No, it's Lone Peak ball.
Ball goes to play.
Pleasant Grove ball. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
This is huge.
30.4 seconds left to go. Pleasant Grove ball. They have to keep it control.
I gotta say.
They have to keep control of the ball. Chantry Ross guarding very heavily on Kavika. Gets it over to Casey Brown. He's gonna drive. Gets it up. No good. Nearly. Ashworth has it. He's gonna full court pass. Laid up and in. No shot. Shot did not count.
Was a timeout called or was the clock stopped?
It was a timeout called by Lone Peak. That's the second time it's happened.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't either.
Casey Brown almost got that layup to go. I mean, 9.7 seconds left, and Lone Peak has the ball, and here's the replay.
Never
Whoa.
mind. That is not the replay.
Oh,
Here it is.
Here is the replay.
Here's Casey Brown's layup. Let's see if we see any contact on there. Maybe a little bit of a push, but no good. There, good foul. Maybe a foul there, but
A kind of a missed travel. It took 3 steps by Harkness, but there's 13 seconds left. They put time back on the clock.
You saw in that replay.
You can see Dave Evans came way past half court, calling a timeout right there.
You see it right there. Coach Evans calls the timeout, and that costs Lone Peak the 3-point lead.
We got 13 seconds left.
Lone Peak ball, though. Lone Peak ball.
Yeah, but anything can happen in 13 seconds. If anything, just take the foul and just go down and try and hit a game-tying 3.
Lone Peak has it cleared down by Pleasant Grove's own bench, though.
Yeah, there is a chance there could be a turnover, but you never know.
It's gonna be not sure what the call is.
Foul on Keanu. Keanu just fouled out.
Keanu is out of the game.
Sends Ashworth to the line.
Ashworth to the line once again. This is going to be the make or break right now for Ashworth. 13 seconds still on the clock. Pleasant Grove still has time.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove still got 2 timeouts. They're going to put in Tyler Pearson.
Very good 3-point shooter. Ashworth is there for a 1-and-1, though.
Yeah.
3 for 5 tonight.
He is 3 for 5 tonight. He's missed 2. Tyler Pearson checks in for Keanu as Keanu did foul out. Stephen Ashworth at the line. You gotta think the nerves are getting to him. He's gotta calm himself down to even get a chance to hit this.
Overshoots it!
He misses it, but Lone Peak is gonna be a foul on number 5, Max Brenchley. That's gonna be 10 fouls. That's gonna send him 2.
They're going to put in Matt Van Komen to get the rebound if this does miss.
Yeah, that's going to be 10 fouls, though. They're at the double bonus. This is number 5, Max Brenchley, 6'4", forward center player. He has a chance to put Lone Peak up by 3. Not sure who the foul was on there, but nobody can foul out right now. It's going to be 10 fouls for Pleasant Grove, and it was on Tyler Pearson.
I wonder if they're going to try and put some time back on the clock, maybe. But I'm not sure.
I think they're trying to figure out what the...
They did put time. They put 1 second back on the clock. 10.9 seconds.
Brenchley will be going to the line now. It will be Brenchley at the line.
He will be shooting 2.
Ball's up. He missed it.
Matt Van Komen is going to check in for Tyler Pearson.
Pleasant Grove has 2 timeouts remaining. You think Pleasant Grove calls timeout if they get the rebound?
I'm pretty positive they will.
Ball is up. No good. Rebounded by Lone Peak once again, and Ashworth has it. He's running. He's going to be at the line once again. Pleasant Grove has not been able to get a rebound.
You might, I don't know if there could have been some pushing down there. I'm not sure. So Ashworth is now at the line. He is 3 of 6.
Make it 4 of 7. 2-point game.
Ashworth makes the second. Pleasant Grove's going to call a timeout.
They're going to ice him. Pleasant Grove has one more timeout.
So this was a full timeout.
I'm speechless right now.
Yeah, this game has had a very interesting ending. I don't know what to say, dude.
I don't either.
I mean, Lone Peaks played their heart out. I mean, Harkness and Ashworth and Chantry Ross and all of them, they've just been playing their hearts out. I mean, same with PG, too. I mean, Lone Peak's got a 2-point lead. 7.4 seconds are left on the clock. Ashworth has one more free throw. Pleasant Grove has one more timeout. Lone Peak is also in the double bonus.
Double bonus. Ashworth is at the line for one more. 48 to 46.
If the free throw is good, it is a 3-point game. If it is not good, Pleasant Grove.
Van Coleman's out.
Yeah, I don't know why, but Ashworth at the free throw line gets it to go.
They got to get a 3.
Kavika's going to bring it up.
He's going to try and draw the foul. No good, and that will be Pleasant Grove winning the ball game. Pleasant Grove wins by a score of 49 to 46. Very good game out of both teams. I'm speechless. This has been a good.
I think Kavika should have passed there.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, but you got to hand it to Lone Peak. Sole owner of the Region 4 champions, right there. 11-0 in region play. Pleasant Grove will have one more game that will be at Harriman. Not sure what Lone Peak's game is, but it's going to be great.
And there was a shot. I don't think Kavika should have tried to draw the foul there.
Let's see. Kavika tries to draw the foul. Maybe could have gotten it.
Yeah, he did get bodied by Chantry Ross, but no foul was called.
Very good play out of both teams. You got to give it to them. Got to give it to them, but that's going to be our broadcast. I'm Keaton Meekum.
This is Ryan O'Loughlin.
Have a good night, stay safe, and don't be too mad over anything.